get down on yourself or down on things with all the stuff that's happened recently?
I mean, that's life, you know. I could have been walking down the street and broke my ankle off the sidewalk or something, you know. It's about putting everything in perspective. I mean, I was lucky that I got away with what I got away with. I mean, it could have hit me in the head. You know what I mean? If you look at it a lot of different ways, it's just take it for what it is. It sucked in the moment because I've gotten to essentially the finish line the last 2 times, and something has popped up. But stay positive. You know, I look at it like my luck will turn around eventually. You know, and but man, that's baseball. Like, things can happen like that, and take it for what it is, and just show up the next day and keep going.
What's the pain level like right now?
It's fine. I just got to get the swelling out. I mean, initially when it hit me, I mean, it was 108. I mean, there was no getting out of the way. I mean, it was pure reaction. I think the first thing you try to do is you try to catch the ball to protect yourself, and then so yeah, I mean, when it hit me, it was kind of, I mean, it got me good, and I was trying to process everything that was going on walking off the field, not knowing like if this was going to be bad or not.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy how things work. I think everything kind of happens for a reason in a sense, and I'd rather not get hit and have to miss a little time here, but it's crazy how this whole thing works out. But it hit me in a spot where it didn't cause any damage, and I didn't know that at the moment. And that was my biggest fear, was that it was going to be broken and likely probably cost me the rest of the season. So got away with it, and but as far as right now, it's just I'm probably, I don't know, a day or so from getting the swelling out, and I mean, it's compared to where this thing was 2 days ago, it's we've done a lot of work. So I mean, it's basically just get the swelling out and move on from there, play catch again, and get ready for another round of it.
And then it's all just how you respond to each step, right?
Pretty much. What I learned about this, and where the spot that it hit me, the tricep runs down to the back of the elbow, and you got to be careful with early on, especially with the tendon there, that you can do some damage there. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's a bruise, and you just get the swelling out, and just I feel like I've taken my time with a lot of stuff, but I'm just once the swelling gets out, it's just resume throwing and stay ready. My body feels good, everything feels good. It's just simple as that, pretty much. Yeah, nothing major.
For lack of a better term, is it kind of relief that you're not even talking about the shoulder being an issue, like it's all these other things?
You're right, and it's little things, and the grand scheme of things it's not big. I'll continue. I mean, yeah, it is kind of nice. And this time will allow me to kind of hit another reset button, freshen up the body once again. Of course, I would love to be out here pitching and competing, but it just hasn't worked out that way. But yeah, it's a good opportunity for me to kind of refreshen things and get ready here for the last, I don't know a timeline. I really don't until I start throwing. But when I do get back, allow me to kind of hopefully finish out the season, on a good note and body feeling good. So.
How did you feel about the way you were throwing up till that point?
I mean, I was throwing the ball well. I mean, you guys seen the velocity. The velocity is not, and that's rehab. If I were to sit here and tell you that 9 starts into a rehab assignment that, I would have a sub-2 ERA or whatever it was going into that last one, like, I would be absolutely thrilled, because honestly, I didn't know how it was going to go in terms of, and quite frankly, I didn't care about results. Truly did not care about results. I truly cared about getting my body ready and trying to get this body and shoulder used to throwing again. And when you go through such a long process like this, there's times where where you peak, there's times where you plateau a little bit, and that's just all a part of that process of getting back to getting used to throwing again. I mean, essentially it's a year and a half on it. So yeah, it's as far as that, I'm just throwing the ball well. still pitching, still running through the things I do normally when I'm out here, just with lesser stuff, and that's fine. And you know, once you get here, it's a different animal. The adrenaline's pumping a lot more, so I'm expecting a little bit of a jump there. But yeah, I was throwing the ball well.
Do you see the ball moving differently than it did previously without the difference in velocity?
You know, some stuff. You know, I'm throwing a couple different I wouldn't say different pitches, just different shapes and stuff. And but as far as like the fastball, 2 different fastballs and the changeups, those are relatively in the same whatever metrics, whatever you want to call it. Like it's still in the same areas that I like them at. I'm just doing some things differently, you know, whether it's you know, how I'm using pitches, you know, the amount I'm using different pitches, and that's kind of really the only difference. I mean, I relied on my fastball a ton. It's not that I'm not relying on it, I use it in a different way.